French President Emmanuel Macron has accused the United States of trying to pressure and intimidate the European Union in an ongoing dispute over digital regulations. His comments come after Washington introduced visa restrictions against several senior EU figures. The disagreement highlights growing tension between the US and the EU over how large technology companies should be regulated, especially those based in America but operating globally. Measures are two major EU laws, the Digital Markets Act and the Digital Services Act. These laws are designed to limit the power of dominant online platforms, promote fair competition, and require greater transparency in how digital content is managed. Because many of the world's largest technology companies, such as Google, Meta, Amazon, Microsoft, and X, are headquartered in the United States, US officials have raised concerns that the EU rules place a disproportionate burden on American businesses. European leaders, however, say the laws apply equally to all companies operating in the EU, regardless of where they are based. Tensions increased earlier this month when EU regulators fined the social media platform X €120 million under the Digital Services Act. European authorities said the fine was issued for violations of transparency and platform responsibility rules. US officials criticized the decision, arguing it could harm free speech and unfairly single out a US-owned platform. The fine added fuel to an already sensitive debate over digital control and sovereignty. In a public statement posted online, President Macron described the US actions as pressure tactics meant to weaken Europe's ability to govern its own digital space. He stressed that Europe's digital rules were created through democratic processes within the EU and should not be influenced by outside governments. According to Macron, the laws are designed to ensure fair competition and protect users, not to target any specific country. He also emphasized that decisions affecting European digital policy must be made in Europe by European institutions. The European Commission echoed Macron's concerns, warning that it would defend the EU's regulatory independence. Officials said they would respond quickly if outside measures threaten Europe's ability to enforce its own laws. The Commission described the US move as unjustified and signaled that it would not back down from enforcing digital regulations already in place. The digital dispute has now spilled into wider political relations. In its latest national security strategy, the US government warned that Europe could face what it described as a loss of its political and cultural foundations. The document criticized European policies on speech, political opposition, and regulation, claiming they may weaken democratic debate and innovation. European leaders have rejected this view, arguing that strong regulation can coexist with democratic values and economic growth. With both sides standing firm, the disagreement over digital regulation is likely to continue. Analysts say the issue reflects a broader struggle over who sets the rules for the global digital economy and how power is balanced between governments and major technology companies. As digital platforms play a growing role in politics, business, and everyday life, the outcome of this dispute could shape online regulation worldwide. If you want clear, simple, and balanced coverage of global power struggles, digital politics, and international affairs, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss the stories shaping the world right now.